Today we're going from this luxury villa to an abandoned cabin. This property went abandoned 10 years ago, and we're gonna go check it out and see if we can find anything that is rare or expensive, because it was owned by a previous prince. I don't know where the prince is from, but he had money, so we're gonna see if there's any cool vehicles he left behind. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, so we got a new work truck today. We get the Ford F450 hooked up to a lawnmower. We're gonna have to have a lawnmower to get through this place. I heard it is quite the mess, hasn't been touched in 10 years, a decade, which is a crazy long time, and there might be some vehicles there. Not really sure what the deal is. We purchased it for $500,000, so it's right down the trail. As you guys know, we got a trail system that kind of connects up to our house. We're gonna jump on this. It's gonna take us all the way up, kind of near the mountains, to the start of the mountains, and then that's where we're gonna stop and find this abandoned cabin. This is the first one we've ever done, so it's gonna be exciting, guys. And if you do like seeing these videos, help me out by dropping a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would do so you don't miss out on the next one. All right, well, let's go ahead and fire up the new Ford here. Oh my gosh, yeah, we get this thing tuned like crazy. We've also got one-of-one headlights that are color fading. These things are actually pretty sweet, and they are like the Super Duty factory headlights, but they got this cool integrated color change, which is sweet. So obviously we had to check that box, and we're gonna head it under the trail with the Platinum F450, and let's see how this thing does. We get the trailer, like you guys know. It should handle well. The trails aren't too muddy today, so here we go. Give it the beans. Oh, you can actually hear the diesel sounds, the turbo sounds in this truck. That's sweet. All right, so we've got our first sign. Are we taking a left or a right? Let's see. Don't even know what that says, but we're gonna go this way. I think we gotta head towards the west side, which is this direction, wherever this cabin is at. But I mean, these trails are pretty awesome. I've really never showed you guys up here yet, besides when we were ripping the Jeep. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, guys. We are actually already pulling in. That was very quick. And here's the cabin on the left side. So you can see it's actually a pretty big property. I think the prince is from Saudi Arabia or some country overseas, maybe Dubai. I'm not really sure, but it is kind of a mess. Someone's been using it like a junkyard. So here's the front gate. They've got two. Are these Hawks, I think? Let's open up the gate. There we go. Got the lock there. No one even locked it. It was left unlocked. Interesting. So here's the property. So the cabin's set back a little bit from this main trail road. There is nothing else out here besides us. And just to prove it to you, I mean, look around. There's the river, the bridge. I mean, you can't really even see our house much. But anyhow, it's going to be good as soon as we get through the front gate here. Let's go ahead. We're actually going to drive the truck through. We get the beefed up tires. Let's go ahead and send it through the front gate. We just need to line it up here. All right. This is actually pretty close. Oh my gosh. All right. Straight through. Looks good. We're going to steer to the left. Looks like there's no scrap metal or any cars sitting there. That's an old truck. All right, here we go. Pull through. Oh, here we go. We got a little unloading point. Let's pull up to the front. Looks good. Let's go ahead. We're going to drop down the ramps on the trailer. I think we've arrived. So first things first, we're going to check out the inside of the cabin, see if there's anything cool. We do have the key from the auctioneer here. Let's see. Oh, that one doesn't work. Is that even a door? All right, looks like you can't even go in the inside of the house. That's okay. We can peek through the window, see if we can find anything. If there is, we'll break it. But I don't think I need a wooden chair, so we're going to leave that there. Nothing around here. Looks good. We can send the drone up for floor 2, but I really don't see anything. There is a garage. What is that? Oh my gosh. Is this a smart car? Wait a minute. This is crazy. I've never even seen something like this. This is like an extended smart car. All right. I was going to say there's a garage over there, so we're going to check that out too, but let's go ahead and do a perimeter of the property. And we found this thing. This is interesting. It's a 2-seater, so it's not even like a smart car. I don't know what this thing is. It's got a roll cage in it. Oh yeah, like that's going to help you if anything were to happen. But all right, let's go around here. We got an old abandoned building. It's kind of collapsed, so nothing there. I think we're gonna go around with the mower, kind of clean up these bushes, and then we'll open up the garage. So let's get to work first. We got to get the hard stuff out of the way, and then we'll open up the garage, and maybe we'll find something cool. And we did option out with a 72-inch mowing deck, so we'll be done very quickly, and we'll be able to move on towards opening up that garage. So here we go. Let's fire up the mower. We're gonna take out some of these bushes. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go around the front, and then I think we need to circle around the garage in case we need to find a way to open that up. You know, this is pretty satisfying. We haven't really done much mowing, but now that the springtime's here, the weather is nice and we're able to do that. We just need to be careful around this metal. We don't want to get it caught up in the blades. Oh, okay, that was pretty close. Hold on, we missed a bush. Let's go right through here. This is kind of the front area. I think someone was here maybe 5 years ago. As you can see, the height of the grass on this side of it is a little bit lower. So using my detective skills, I think that would mean that someone else was here. I mean, that's possible. And maybe they were using it to live in. I really don't know what the deal deal is. We would have to kind of explore more. There we go. We got a row right here. Let's take them out. There we are. We might be able to make this place our new cabin, but it's honestly pretty old. I don't know. It might be a teardown, whatever it turns into. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of this place. And when we're getting ready to open up the garage, we'll check in with you to see if anything is cool. Because if they're going to keep any vehicles here, I would assume they're in that building. All right, the other side is clear. This side is clear. Now we're moving on to the garage portion, guys. The fun part. We need to take some of this out in case we got any vehicles we need to pull out of the garage. They're probably got no battery left. They might, though. I'm not really sure. Maybe someone's been living here. So we're going to go ahead, get rid of all this stuff along this side. We can't really peek in the windows, too, guys. Look at this. I tried to look in. I did see, like, police. So there might be an old cop car in there. Probably nothing crazy. And then if you look around this window, there's another bush. It's like they were trying to hide it from us. And then if you look around this side, it looks like an old dump truck. So I'm hoping maybe there's something behind that. It is possible. So like I said, let's clean it up so we can have best visibility and work around it a little bit better. So watch out. We need to take this giant like bush out. This thing is just in the way of everything. There we go. Look at all these right here, all gone. Goodbye. And there's a pool in case anybody was wondering. I'm surprised it's actually got a tarp over it to keep it clean. So that's pretty smart. But all right, that is pretty clear for the garage. Let's get this last one done. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. We got the key here, the grand opening. You can look at the glass pane too. Whatever 265 means. I think they forgot to remove the plastic wrap or something. I don't even know. All right, here, let's go open this up. Okay, we've got a dump truck. All right, let's see. Does it run? Let's get the doors opened up in this place. Let's see. There's a garage door. Oh, there we go. And then the other door. Let's roll it up. Looks good. All right, garage doors are open. There's no electricity at the property, so we're kind of just going to have to go through these trees. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Get through them. Oh, here's the cop car. All right, we found the police car. This looks newer than 10 years old. Is this a Hellcat? It's a red eye. All right, let's see if we can find a way to get over here to jump in it. Oh, my gosh. There's so many trees. All right, let's go jump it, boys. Look at this. Okay, we even got plants inside of the cop car. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if it starts up. Oh, okay, we got some electricity. It's like trying to turn over, but it's not quite getting there. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get anything else out unless we start this. So I think we're gonna open the hood. Don't worry, I came prepared. We got the pickup here. We're gonna go ahead and pull this thing up. We're gonna quickly emergency start it. It should work good because there is a little bit of voltage. So the battery's not completely fried, but it does need a jump to get the thing running. So let's pull up with this and then we'll try and hook everything up, get it running, and if it does, then we can get the rest of the vehicles out and get back there to see if there's another vehicle, because there is oh, I just saw something. What is that? What is that? Is it a race car? I think I see like a Formula 1 car. Hold on. All right, let's get this thing running. We need to get this thing out here. There might be a rare vehicle back there. Okay, here we go. Everything's hooked up, red, black. All right, there we go. Okay. It almost started. I think we're gonna let it sit for a second and then we'll try it again. All right, here we go, boys. Fire it up. Oh my gosh, this thing sounds good. All right, we got it running, boys. Let's drive it out of the garage. Put it in drive. Looks good. Oh, it steers good. Oh my goodness, we got a police car, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm surprised there's a cop car here, but I did say this was a prince's property. So he probably had his own cop car and motorcade and everything, you know, because he might have had like special security teams and stuff. So this is pretty nice. Let's go check out the lights. Okay, we got a little bit of lights, not crazy. Let's see, we got right here, turn signal. And then obviously you heard the siren. So that's pretty cool. Let's take this thing down the trail. Oh my gosh. It sounds like a Dodge Hellcat, I will say. They drove these Chargers for the past like 10 years, I think. But now like the Explorers are very popular. But this is a little bit newer one. I think this is probably 17, 18 here. So, you know, it's 8 years old. So I think maybe he had the 1 year early if it went abandoned, you know, 10 years ago. Sometimes they give you the new model a year ahead. So yeah, this thing is nice, guys. I will say. We got ourselves a cop car. I wonder how much we'll make though, because I don't know if we can sell this thing. We might keep it. If you guys want to see a cop car in our fleet and we should keep it, comment down below. But all right, we're going to be able to get to the back now that we moved this car. And what do we got? Oh, okay. Now we're talking money. This is a Porsche GT3 RS. Absolutely insane vehicle. Oh my gosh. I think we found a few of these in our days. I mean, he was a prince, but this is a 992. If those that know, they didn't have this 10 years ago. So how did this thing end up here? I don't know. Maybe someone's been living here or something. I don't know. It's on our property, so it's ours now, boys. But this thing is like pretty new. It's a 2022, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. And it started up no problem. Yeah, this thing had to have been here. Someone was hiding it here. All right, let's back this thing out, guys. guys. Oh my gosh, this is nice. This is a $450,000 car if it wasn't stolen. I don't think it's stolen, but what my assumptions could be, since there's a cop car here, is maybe it was an impound vehicle and someone stashed it here, and then they also put the cop car in front of it to hide it. I'm not sure. All that matters is it's on our land and it owns all cars that come with it. So we own the new Porsche. This thing is quick. Oh my gosh. We're going off-roading with a Porsche GT3 RS. This is epic. All right, game plan, guys. We're going to load the Porsche up on the trailer, and then we're going to head into town and sell this thing. Oh, my gosh. This thing is quick. We're going to see how much we can make from it. It might be in the 300s, 400,000s. So let's load up and head into town. Oh, but wait. We have one more vehicle to check out. We got to check out that little mini, like, smart car. Hold on. That thing was around the side. I wonder if that thing's worth anything. We never even seen if it runs. I think it's electric. Let's see. Is that a roll of toilet paper on the front dash? I guess you can call this thing the mobile bowl. The toilet bowl. Oh, my gosh. It looks like one. I will say, what is the front or the back of the car? It looks the same. I guess the spoiler's on the back, and yeah, that is interesting. Definitely a weird design, but it's electric. It runs, meaning it like turns on somehow. Yeah, we're gonna try and sell this thing. I wonder what it's worth. It's got a roll of toilet paper, so maybe it's a mobile toilet. That's worth big money. All right, anyhow, let's hook up the truck and head into town. The cop car, I think we're gonna keep it. We can't really sell that. Oh, fire up the platinum. This thing sounds great. So the two vehicles we're selling today is the Porsche and the mini smart car, which we might make some money on. We obviously have that work truck, but that thing is worth like $5 grand. But so far, we found some vehicles, which is good. We can keep the cop car for our fleet in case we have any police escorts coming up. So, all right, this worked out good. Let's head into town, guys, and see what our profit is on this new abandoned property, the abandoned cabin. Oh, we got to get through the gate first. All right, we cleared it, guys. I'll see you in town. All right, we've made it to town just about. We're going around the roundabout, and we're actually struggling to pull this stuff. I mean, that Porsche is, I thought was light, but I guess not. Maybe the smart car is heavy. Just over this bridge, we'll be pulling into town. This is the place that buys, like, all vehicles nearby. They offer you a decent price. Obviously not what you're wanting, but we're not going to find an awesome buyer for these vehicles because they were abandoned. But nobody knows that. They're in decent condition. We'll be able to make some money on it. We just need to find the turn. I think we just missed it. The dealership that buys everything is to the left, so let's go around the block. We'll be pulling in and we'll see what this place will offer. I'm hoping they offer like $350 for the Porsche because, you know, those things are market $450. That'll give us a good amount of money. Hold on, take a left here. And then the smart car I'm going to be decently surprised with. I'm not really sure how much they'll offer. As long as it's like over 10,000, that'd be pretty good. We'll be able to make our money back because, like we said, we spent $500,000. We can still sell the land, but it's going to be tricky to find a buyer for these abandoned properties. We pretty much bought everything. Oh, the trailer's bottoming out. Here we go. Up the hill. All right, so we basically bought a lot of the abandoned properties that are good. I think we need to move to another town to find really the new good ones. But all right, we're pulling in next to this old, well, it's not old, but there's a farming dealership next by. So let's pull in. Here it is. You can see you pull right up to here. They'll appraise your vehicle. Instant appraisal. Hold on, let's see what they offer. Oh, here we go. They're even going to offer us money for the truck. All right, so a little bit lower than we're looking for, but we got a Porsche GT3 RS. It's the 911 992 edition. So looks like 278. Pretty good. We'll sell that. That's close to 350. And then we actually got 10,000 like I was expecting from whatever this brand is. It's the smart car extended, we'll call it. So let's go ahead and sell that. And there you go. We just made about 300 grand, 288,000 to be exact. But that was a good day, guys. We made a few 100,000. That's kind of our goal when we buy an abandoned property. We need to make some money to fund the next one. That's always the job. And we will be able to move to the next one, guys. So if you want to see something cool or us buy another abandoned property, help me out by dropping a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't subscribed, it would help me out a ton. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.